To all units. Enemy relieved. Purge the threat. Purge the threat. Purge the threat.
Amazon. Bus. Okay, guys, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello
Mr.
guys, welcome back. It's day 2 of Act 2 of Valorant Game Jam. Today we have two exciting teams going up against each other. It's Team FANGS versus Team RedShift Gaming. Team FANGS being the defending champions and Team RedShift Gaming, maybe they can knock down the crown. Let me introduce myself. I'm Nerfed. I'm one of the Valorant noobs, as you may say, and on joining me today with being the caster, it's Virgil. Virgil, my man, how are you? How have you been? How was yesterday?
I'm good. There's a. I'm literally shaking. If you look at my fingers, you'll notice that I twitch. But that's beside the point. We have two ace teams going at each other today. It's Team Fangs versus RedShift Gaming. Both of these teams outperformed their enemies in the qualifier stages. Like absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, definitely. The game against RedShift Gaming was so much fun to watch it, even though I didn't know about the game much. But it was honestly, it was just those guys are such skilled, man. The mechanical skill of those guys are just on point.
Yep. I think Fangs had a almost two flawless games back to back, and it was amazing. And their performance, man, especially I've got my money on Kohli and Cactus. These guys are absolute beasts in the game, man. Like these guys do not take anything for granted. Like they're flawless, man. They never miss their shots. They always get the heads. It's always on. They're really good.
Definitely.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like I've heard a lot of you guys speaking about Team Fangs. You know, that them being the defending champs, them being so good at the game and doing what they are. But I mean, I'm just excited to see today's match. I'm excited to see how these guys bring about a newer way of playing the game. You know.
And I also have like I am yet. I think it was. Team RedShift who also got flawless victories in the qualifier stages, and I'm yet to know which one of them are like the MVP in their team. But then again, they said themselves that RedShift are looking forward to this game, and I hope that they do put up a show. And we did not see an overtime game last night. I hope we get one today.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, one of those maps were overtime in terms of rounds, but yeah, technically there were no overtime matches, as in there were no overtime maps. It was all done and dusted with 2 maps, with Team Gratify taking in the victory yesterday. But let's see, today is another day. It's gonna be an exciting matchup. We've got such a good show for you guys. Our sub goal for today is 350 subs. We're not that far out from it. I mean, we would really appreciate it if you could just get us there. And also, don't forget, we still have a giveaway running out on our Instagram. So just follow the link in the description box below. The giveaway is on till March 10th. So you guys can just easily get some free money. And it's just free money, you know, even though if it's it's not a lot of money, but then again, it's free money, and free money is always good, you know. You can invest them in some stonks.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, guys, without any further ado, let's start off with the game. Team Fangs versus Team RedShift Gaming. First map, Ascent, and we are a go.
Cams off.
Go on. Yep.
Okay, so like we're just waiting on for all of the people to get back on to the lobby, and then we'll be like right at it. We can see some people going on. So my man Virgil, who do you think is gonna take this match? Is it gonna be Team RedShift Gaming, or is it gonna be Team Fangs? I really want you to place your bet on one of the teams, not both. Just one of them.
Yeah, considering the fact that Team Fangs are the defending champions from the first tournament, they did not lose. They just, I think, if I remember correctly, they just lost 1 round in the previous tournament, and that's it. They've not had any more losses, and that's, I would say, the best kind of, you know, career track you want to have in a tournament. And that's why I think I'm definitely gonna put my money on Fangs on this one. But then again, surprise me.
Yeah. So who do you think would be the standout player? Who do you think I should be looking out for? You know.
I want to keep your eyes on Kohli and Cactus for team Kohli, Cactus, and B2 for Team Fangs. I do not know for Team RedShift. I am hoping that those guys do show. We're gonna find out for that team. For me, it's fairly new. I'll be seeing them for the first time. So for Fangs, I know it's definitely going to be Smokey. The last match in the qualifiers, he was exceptionally good with the Killjoy. But this time, it is Kohli going with the Killjoy pick this time.
Thanks.
Death Thrill with a Cypher pick this time. We have I think Starboy has gone with Sova pick. Nice pick lineups from both these teams. Fangs, I'm pretty sure, are going for an aggressive pick this time around. Let's see which team manages to pull off the first round pistol win. The pistol rounds really set, like I said, man. Pistol rounds set motion for the entire game. It really counts. So let's see who takes the first round win. You can see Cactus just barging into Treehouse. They want to take that tree control if you want to take A aggressively. So right now Team Fangs really focusing in on taking A control fast. So let's see if they can manage to pull it out. Everybody's really stacked onto that catwalk. Like, if somebody does manage to come from behind, it's gonna be a complete disaster for Team Fangs. But then Maverick and Vortex God with its entry triple kill on the first freaking round with the pistol to it. That is absolutely insane, my man. That is absolutely good. Vortex got almost with an ace. Is he gonna get one? Gets denied by B2, man. That guy just denied him the ace, but B2 very low on HP. But he's a raider. He might get it back if he manages to bag another kill. Let's see if
30
he can.
seconds left.
Ooh. Oh my god. Apparently we have a small issue where Nerfed is no longer here with us. He'll be joining us soon, but till then, let's continue with this game together. You can see Omen is going off
10 seconds
right
left.
there alone, and B2 is still in the game. That guy is still in the game. He's on low HP. You can see Mamba
Spike
Uzumaki
planted.
is moving in. Mamba on full HP, B2 on very low HP, but he can still technically get the round for his team. But that would be a sheer loss. I mean, come on, look at the performance from Vortex, dude. That was like a sweet 4K entry, first round in the game, dude. That is impressive. Nice impression. Nicely done by Mamba. I mean, B2 didn't have much of a chance, but that's all right. Nice start to this whole game. I'm really impressed. What do you think, Chad? Who do you think is gonna win? Give me a response. Ravi Pant says, let's go Fangs. Aru says, let's go Fangs. So we do see a lot of Team Fang supporters here. I'm really want to see some noise for Team RedShift as well. Like that opener from Vortex was insane. Once again, if you look at it, Death Thrill setting up the camera gets shut down immediately. Team Fangs this time deciding on to push on A. And once again, like the entire team is stacking up on A. You can see a Death Thrill is behind a smoke. Vortex going in. Nanite grenades going off. Death Thrill does get the kill. Can he get another? Maverick takes him down. Death Thrill is now gone. It's a 4v4 scenario. Rail down goes down as well. Kohli with the first kill. It's a turret kill. That's insane, man. Maverick with low HP. So is Kohli. Kohli is also low on HP. These guys reconsidering their efforts. B2 shutting Starboy down. Nice setup from Starboy. He tried to maybe flank them from behind, but it's apparently not gonna work out. Vortex here, nice setup, gets shut down by B2. Nice kills from B2, man. This guy, absolute monster on that Sheriff, taking people down left and right. We saw 2 kills back to back on the Sheriff. That's, I mean, I'm impressed. What do you think, Jeff? Inferno PvP discasting. LMAO discasting. Is it bad? Because I'm alone right now.
There.
Forgive me if the casting is bad because I am literally talking to myself. It's painful. Let's see if Uzumaki can pull it off. Can he get one? He does. Just as I say, he does get one. Let's see if he can get 2 more. Nicely done. B2 with a 3. I'm sorry, Chad, you're gonna have to like you guys are gonna have to wait on it a little bit. We're having a little bit of a technical issue and we're gonna work on that. We're gonna solve that really quickly.
Swarm grenade out.
What? That's a bit of a problem.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
I think I see nerfs says it's instead of showing his camera, it shows a weird
Lock in sight.
the Discord the first Discord page for him, which is quite weird. Kohli with the first kill takes away Uzumaki. Smoke
player
there
standing.
takes away Omen. Omen v Omen, and Cactus somehow manages to take away Vortex. And it's just Death Thrill alone. Does he even have a
Spike
gun? He
planted.
doesn't. It's a classic. Let's see if he can get something. At least that's one kill maybe. He won't. Cactus shutting him down. 2-1 scoreline. Fangs get the second round. Okay guys, bear with us. We're running into a little bit of an issue and we're gonna work on that real quick. Ham, can you help me out a little bit? This is the link, right? And this is his camera. Let's go here. I think I'm... My fault. Yep, it's up.
Scanning ahead.
Am I back? Am I back?
And welcome back, Mr. Nerfed. You literally caused me to have a literal meltdown here.
Dude, I'm so sorry, man. Like I said, dude, third world country issues, right? We're cutting off right in the middle of an important game or an important match. I mean, at least it's like a caster, you know. It's not like the players. I mean, if it were the players, we'd have to go through an entire process of re-hosting and everything. But then again, I'm back. Sorry, chat. Sorry for leaving you guys. And hey, well, I'm back now.
Flashes, utilities going off left and right. Somehow RedShift Gaming manages to retake B successfully, and nicely done from Team RedShift Gaming. 2-2 scoreline for the first time. I would like to say it. I mean, the first competition was pretty easy for Team Fangs, but this time around they do have competition.
Some competition, right? Like you were saying that they only dropped like a couple of rounds in the previous game, like throughout the entire tournament, and now they've already dropped out 2 rounds, man. I mean, this is some good gaming coming out from RedShift.
Yep. I'm mad impressed, especially from Vortex. I think you missed the first round. Like, Vortex had an opener with the Coast. He got 4 kills right off the bat with just a pistol round. That was impressive. Although they lost the round, it was Fangs who took the first round. But then again, the entire placement was just mad gameplay from these two teams.
True. I mean, you can literally see the difference, man. Like from yesterday's gaming. I mean, not taking away anything from the people that played yesterday, but the way these guys move, the way they played, the pacing throughout the map, it's just on another level, man.
Yeah. Once again, Starboy does have all the intel he needs. He knows Team Fangs is entirely stacked up on the middle, going for a market push. You can see Death Thrill sitting in on B alone, but he's safe because B2 is also alone, pushing in. They trying to take control of B. Let's see if they can successfully do that. Vortex also sitting in, does get flashed, and Vortex manages to take away Cactus. But there's the trade. B2 just shut down Death Thrill. He's gone. And you can see B2 is already inside B. He does have the side control. If he does manage to push back from behind, it's going to be catastrophic for Team RedShift right now.
Yep, he's on the flank. He does get the headshot up, but there's another player and then he just like
30 seconds left.
backs off, taking it. I mean, it's pretty smart, right? You go in for a flank, you get 1 kill, and then you back off. You know you have the numbers advantage, and you don't really have to push in right now.
Yep, but Mamba Uzumaki there just cleared an entire plethora of the enemy team. He got so many kills, but he's the last one remaining. There's 2 on Team Fangs. Team Fangs already put the spike down, so there's the perfect execution of a Lear. The Lear didn't even come into effect. He shot it down, but then there was Maverick. Not Maverick, Smoke taking the kill. Nicely done.
Yep. I mean, what I've noticed is once you've put down the plant, it's really pretty difficult for you to like kill all the players, get the plant off, and do all of that in such a limited amount of time. So yeah, if you put the plant down, you're pretty much in a safe spot right now.
Yeah. I think Chad is right about now making fun of me while I'm casting.
I mean, what can I say, dude? It's chat. That's what they do, right?
Yeah. Cover going out. Are they supporting me? That's. Thank you, Chad. Love you guys.
Dude, you gotta admit, dude, Patush has been here for every single game.
Yeah,
Patush has been supported. He's been the real OG here, man. He's been here for the first games all around, man.
Yeah, he's been in the last tournament. He's been here
dude.
this whole time. Thank you
like
so
a
much for joining us.
welcome to Patush, man.
Yep. I hope you have a good time. There's Smoke A and Kohli bagging bodies left and right. 3 members of Team Fangs gone already. What's happening? Cactus, nice execution for like this time. I usually
One
see
enemy
Team Fangs
remaining.
get super aggressive on their kills, but this time they're being a little steadier. Like it's much slower this time. But then again, they are on the top. They have 4 rounds in the pocket, so.
True. I mean, I hope Chad's having a good time because Team Fangs are having a phenomenal time right now, going on 2 and 4 against Team RedShift. RedShift,
Like-
although holding into their own, but I think they might have to pull something out the bag if they really want to take down the defending champions right here.
You can see Vortex running the operator this time. I'm pretty sure anybody stacking on in the mid is going down. I mean, Vortex, I'm really impressed with
Here.
Vortex. So let's see if Mamba Uzumaki or Vortex can get any fresh kills off the bat. You can see Mamba is itching to take some kills. Look at that aggression. There's people stacking up on A, but he moves back. Kohli, nice setup. I like this skin though. Do you see the skin?
Yeah, this guy looks really nice though. But like I said
That's-
yesterday, right? It's like pretty
Placing alarm
distracting
bot.
for me and my brain that I just be looking at the skin instead of looking at the enemy.
Oh, off he goes! Fangs Maverick
should
taking him down with the ultimate. Really nice execution.
But
And off goes the Killjoy ultimate, but there's the Sova ultimate popping off, and Starboy does get him back. Wow, that was intense. Like,
I mean, yeah, definitely. Although the Killjoy didn't really detain anyone, but I'm pretty sure it did a job of clearing out the entire region so that they can just sit on and go for the plant, right?
did you see that? Did you see him
Yeah,
taking
that was such a
him?
beautiful, like,
Beautiful,
like
beautiful
a
attack.
position reveal, right? That's such a nice
Yeah.
drone work and then just getting the head off of them
Out.
with a wow bang. Or a floor bang, I might say.
Yeah, you can see that
Last player standing.
Vortex shutting Smokey down. It's just Kohli, the last one remaining. Does take damage and gets shut down by Starboy. And once again, Team RedShift take the round. It's a 4-3 scoreline, and for the first time, I really like to see that games are taking longer to get done with. I'm hoping we do this kind of setting really sets the tone for a overtime game.
Yeah. You really don't want to see anyone taking up too much of a lead because it's just not fun in that way.
Yeah.
No one enjoys it, right? Not the chat, not the people, not the ones playing. I mean, yeah, the people playing they surely will enjoy it because they just want to get stuff done with really quick and just want to secure in that victory. But the people watching, they definitely want a long match,
Yep, exactly. If you look at the scoreboard right now, you can see P2 is at 11 kills already.
Let me show
That
you
is
how to
impressive.
He has been doing a lot of work, and
Yeah.
it's not even a lot of rounds yet. It's just 7th round and we are 8th round in, and he's already at double.
Yep.
So Cactus pushing in, Cactus and Smoke pushing in from mid catwalk. I'm pretty sure this is the same position that I was talking about. I mean, I think it was Team Hunters that they were pushing in through this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that this is one of those important places that you have
Yep,
to take
catwalk,
control of
yes.
in order to get
If you,
any
if you
sort of
want
a
to
plan
go
down,
to
right?
A, you want to take this area control. Like there is no way you're getting A control without taking tree control first. You have to do it.
Yeah.
It has
Definitely.
to be done. It must be
yeah,
done.
so it's like taking piano control before you
Yep.
can take control of basement in like C.
Yep. Nana grenades going off, not looking good for. I don't know how to speak that name. I'm just gonna call him Ryle, and he is. I think he lost quite a bit of HP there.
Yeah, I mean not a lot. I mean like probably like 25-ish. Not
Yep.
a lot. Yeah.
You can see Mamba stacking on the market right now. Vortex.
30 seconds left.
Vortex shutting B2 down. Off goes the Jet ultimate. Let's see if he can get one more. Maverick is down. Thanks, Kohli gets Uzumaki, but
One enemy remaining.
another one from Vortex, and Kohli shuts him down as well. But once again, Kohli is alone. Let's see if he can capitalize on that. He can't. Ryle shuts him down, and once again, it's an equalizer. We see a 4-4 scoreline.
Yeah, I mean Vortex has been doing his job, man. He's been on one. He first got in that one tap with the sniper, and then he pushes in with his ultimate and gets back down 2 kills. That was pretty impressive, dude.
Yep, that was.
Hello.
I want to see if the RedShift Gaming can keep up this, performance.
Snuff them out.
If we do send up this, we're definitely seeing the first 2 games, right? I want to see if they can keep this whole thing up for all of the 3 games. I mean, if they do, I don't know who's going home, but somebody is definitely going home tonight.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, you always want to have the best teams in the tournament for as long as you can, but then again, it's like it's a tournament thing, right? It's like the survival of the fittest. So whoever wins just moves forward, and whoever doesn't just goes home, I guess. And it's one of those situations right now. These 2 are one of the better teams in the bracket, but if they want to stay in the tournament, they have to keep on fighting, and one of them has to go home. There's no other way around it.
Uzumaki nicely still single-handedly managing to take 2 people down from Team FANGS. Not looking good for right now because it's a 4-3 disparity, but that is literally gone just as I say it. Cactus shutting it down. Cactus with a double takes away Starboy as well. Vortex now on Haven. Let's see if he can get a few kills. And you can see Rel coming up from behind, but then again, Team FANGS does have side control.
Enemy remaining.
Goalie there takes away Vortex. It's just Ryle right now. Can he do a retake alone?
I'm pretty sure at this point he's just saving his gun, man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's just saving his gun, just talking to his teammates, taking an unofficial timeout just to figure out what's going wrong. But I guess I'm wrong, and he just decides to push in, you know?
The thing is, he was in the corner, right? So even if he decided to like save his gun, there was no way he was getting out of there, because if they decided to push, he wasn't coming out of there. There was no way to run.
Yep, definitely. I mean, yeah, that is one of the things, right? That they knew that he was there. He just gave away his position by taking away one of the kills. But
Yes.
I mean, yeah, and the enemies would be pushing him out either way, so there was nothing that he could have done for.
Okay, Pratish Behra is Toxin on Instagram, dude. I do see a lot of activity from this account called Toxin on our Instagram, so you are very active on there. Thank you for the joining us on stream as well, man. I hope you're having a good time watching this. You can see Mamba just pushing in on the catwalk. He does realize there's nobody here. There's nobody on B side as well. FANGS entirely just barging in, and FANGS Maverick just shutting Ryle down. They have A control completely. Spike will go down, I guess.
Yeah, the smoke just blinding him up perfectly, giving him enough cover for him to just get in, get the plan done, and get the kill. As of now, the side's been cleared out. They all defend, have complete side control, and they can do whatever they please with it, and they would just put down the plan.
Goalie gets Vortex's behind, right? But Vortex still gets Goalie out with the Sheriff. That is impeccable aim, I would say. Dude.
I mean, yeah, he did get one, but then again, he did get traded soon afterwards, so
Yeah.
there was nothing that he could have done right there, because there's 4 enemies barging on him at from one angle, and all he could do was get one. And that's fine.
Somebody says Uzumaki is using the power of Kurama. I think I've heard that name, Kurama. What was that?
Wasn't it like a knife? And
You
yes.
should run.
I don't know. I've heard that name, like Kurama. It's
Oh wait,
something.
it's a Naruto character.
Okay. That's why it seems so relevant. Like I've heard that name before.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude! I've been watching Naruto my whole life, and I forgot that it was the fox.
You're a disgrace, dude.
Yep, I am. Let's see if Deathrill can get a few kills. He doesn't get shut down by Cactus. Cactus there, nice position hold from him. Let's see if he can get another. Starboy gets down Goalie. It's a 3v3. I don't think Smokey has much HP left, but Starboy there shuts down B2. Cactus gets Starboy, and Ryle gets Cactus out of the game. It's a 4-2 scenario. Let's see if Smokey can hold on. He does take away Vortex. It's a 1v1. It's an Omen v Omen, dude. And Smokey gets it. He just gets it. It's a 7-4 scoreline. FANGS coming out really, really
Last
strong.
round before the
Yeah,
switch.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the first couple of rounds, both the teams were feeling out each other, just trying to understand how these teams like play off and how they try to attack or defend. I'm pretty sure as of now they've tried to. I mean, they've already read on to what these guys are trying to do and are just playing off around that, you know.
Yeah. And RedShift literally looking strong, like Mamba and Vortex, Starboy. These three doing exceptional work, but they need to step up just a little bit, and maybe they can get a few more rounds in the pocket. But they, like I said, this game does give defenders a certain bit of an advantage, and FANGS are literally have managed to get 7 rounds onto themselves, just with even with on attack. They already have the advantage, so you don't want to help them do that.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, it's like if you're better at it, doesn't matter if you're on attack or defense. If you're feeling it, if you're confident, if you're taking those gunfights and winning those gunfights, you'll be winning those rounds, either regardless of whether you're on defense or on attack. And as of now, Team FANGS is coming off as a better team. Like, look at that. Smokey is already putting the spike down. It's already down, and it's still like there's only like 1v2. It's all on to Mamba Uzumaki. He tries to get off the wall. He tries to go. He's just free-firing everything, but then the reload comes off at the wrong spot and he goes down.
He's dead. Gets shut down by B2. That's the problem with Phoenix's ultimate. The moment somebody
Switching
realizes
sides.
you just popped your ultimate, they can literally find your the spot where you just popped it off. So it's pretty easy to shut you down unless it's quite far away. So
So basically, Phoenix's ultimate is technically the Death Totem from Revenant in Apex.
In Apex, exactly.
Cool.
And once again, like the round swap has happened. So as you can see, Team FANGS with a significant lead as of right now. Right, like they have 8 rounds in their pocket, so this is good, and they are now on defense, so that is also very good. Like they want to maintain this advantage, and they will have the first game to themselves.
Yeah, you wanna maintain any kind of advantage that you have, right? Like that advantage, you just don't want to let it slip off, because any sort of advantage is advantage, and it just plays off in the enemy's head that you can't make any mistakes. As of now, Team FANGS can afford to make a mistake, can afford to make any sort of mistakes that they want to. But if I were RedShift Gaming, I would be playing extra cautious. I would be peeking stuff that I should not be peeking,
Okay. I mean, Death Thrill had a nice flank setup, but he wasn't going. He just failed at that. It didn't work out, and he died. And goalie gets shut down by Ezreal. I think they have B control as of right now, and Team FANGS are gonna have to take a successful retake. Let's see if they can do that.
Spike planted.
Yep, the spike also goes down. It's a post-plan retake scenario now. Let's see if they can do it.
B2 hunting for members from RedShift.
You see how he's checking all of his corners, and like in yesterday there was no one checking their corners, just dying to someone camping in the corner.
Nice shot from Starboy, taking him away. Vortex shutting it down, and Starboy with the double takes away Maverick. First round in the pocket for Team RedShift. Nicely done. That that disparity is slowly narrowing down.
That first one tap onto the head, that was so sweet, man.
Sweet. Once again, chat, thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are having fun. If you guys like what you see, help us get to our sub goal. It is 350 for the day. Help us get there as quickly as possible. It's the best way to support the channel. And there's a tiny giveaway going on. If you'd like to participate, check out our Instagram. It's all up there.
Yep, it's an easy Instagram. All you have to do is like share and some stuff. The steps are pretty easily documented on the Instagram posts, and it's free money for you.
Yep, you can see team coming back to the game. Like Team FANGS is entirely stacked on side B this time, while RedShift is entirely stacking up on A. I think Team FANGS is actually going for the retake. Yep, a lot of utility gone.
The side A has been completely taken down control. It is real just starting the plant off as well.
Spike planted.
Oh, spike goes off. Smokey takes away one of the enemies. B2 takes away Death Thrill, but the spike is still off. They still need to get the refrag onto it. Smokey taking away Vortex.
Now it's just Ezreal and Mamba. Let's see if Mamba and Ezreal can pull it off. Nicely positioned. They're gonna have to kill them. Ezreal still manages to get it with a double. He was getting pushed from 2 sides, and he still manages to get it. Let's see if Mamba can And his spike defuse is going off, and they take it.
Well, the spike defuse just went on through the smoke and they somehow managed to get it off.
Somehow they managed to pull it off, yeah.
That was that was actually something fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean, quite efficient. Like the retake was super fast, and
Yeah,
they did
dude,
very, very efficiently.
every time I see someone push through smoke, I instantly the Stewie 2K plays up in my mind, dude.
Yep.
You know how
That is
the
true.
infamous smoke criminal, he just always pushes through smoke and somehow he just manages to get all the kills that he wants, man.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see if that works this time, though. Once again, this time RedShift pushing on to B, but there once again you can see Death Thrill pushing on the A alone. Let's see if he can get it, you know, bag a few bodies. I mean, if he does, it's going to be super beneficial for his team right here.
Definitely.
Off goes the turret.
Okay,
Gets tagged by Vortex is tagged, and they know he's pushing in here.
smoke comes off, cuts away his line of sight. They know he's there. They might not even realize that he's moved back, but that was enough to slow him down and for them to move on.
Yep. Let's see if B2 Cactus gets doubles and B2 there takes Ryle down. 3 members just deleted that fast. That is unfortunate for Team RedShift. They just lost members really, really fast. He get Starboy, I think,
Last
didn't
player
get that.
standing.
And he's still
Yep,
safe,
but
but
then
he's not
again,
gonna
Cactus
get
takes
out of
away
there.
Vortex as well. It's a 1v5 and that won't last for long because Cactus takes away Starboy as well, netting Team FANGS a flawless round.
Yep.
So this is exciting, right? The first buy phase and stuff, that you can get what sort of guns you want. The fact that every kind of operator has access to any sort of guns is actually a very eluding feature for me. So it does look really good, you know?
That is true. We are, I think, right now on a pause, and let's see why that is.
Here.
Are we on pause though? Why are we on pause?
I think he did it by accident, like.
Ah, okay. So I guess we're going on with it, and then there's no pause, I guess.
I don't know why Mamba has
That
decided
goes
to
there.
pause the game once again. I'm gonna have to need somebody to go check on him, like what's wrong, why is he calling it for a pause? I really need to get that fixed quickly.
Yes,
Uh,
this should do.
As of right now, the scoreline looks once again Team FANGS with the advantage, like 10-5
Yeah.
scoreline. That is pretty one-sided. I mean, you have like almost twice the number of rounds, and that's a significant scoreline. That is pretty impressive. What do you think?
Yeah, FANGS definitely putting in a lot of work. You know? So can you just
What do you
just pull up the scoreboard once again?
I will.
Yeah, dude, you can see Vortex and then P2 doing so much work, man. P2, Kohli, Cactus, they're just like, they are just on one with it. They're just taking everything that they can.
Yep. Once again,
Yeah.
we are now back into the game. You can see RedShift stacking on once again on A. Let's see if they can get it through. I mean, you wanna win. Like, if you lose the next 3 rounds, it's over. Team FANGS takes the first win for themselves. Let's see if Smoke A can catch Death Thrill here off guard. Death Thrill once again, it's a save from him. He has no guns. He's saving his money for like an operator or something, and he gets shut down by Smoke A. Over there, Cactus bags another for his team.
But the
But
spike
there,
has
Mamba
already
was the
been
monkey.
planted. Mamba like it takes away Cactus. FANGS takes away Mamba as well. Nice refrags coming out from the side of both the teams. But now it's a question of retaking as the spike has already been planted, and will they be able to retake it?
Yeah, you can see Maverick just popped off the recon dart, so it's going to find out eventually that both of them are
One enemy
hiding
remaining.
right below. B2 there takes out Ryle, and there's just Starboy.
No,
he
there's
gets bagged
nobody
as
at
well.
this point.
Yep, there's nobody at this point. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely. I mean, them hiding behind those trenches, I don't think that was the smartest play right there, because that is one of those common spots that everyone checks.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you both of your teammates being there, I wouldn't say that's the best play right there. But then again, I'm pretty sure that they already knew that there's enemies on the other side of the map, right? So they just couldn't push out, and they were just relying on them being able to take away the first gunfights and winning those gunfights.
Once again, like I wanted to the fact that they have nowhere else to hide. Like a lot of members died. Deathrill died in mid, and the others as well. Cactus with the opener, dude, insane.
Mamba goes down
Oof.
just like that. I mean, he was like having fun
That
swinging
almost
around
scared me,
his
dude.
knife, but I guess that's something he can do now if he wants to because he's dead already.
Yeah. You can see B2 hiding here, right? Look at him. He's waiting for somebody to just come in and he's gonna take it. You can see there's a Vortex here. I don't know what he's gonna do. If he decides to push 3, he's gonna have to go up against I think there's
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
Cactus-
you can
Cactus
see
sitting
right
in.
now that Team Fangs have a pretty solid line of defense. They have a pretty solid line of, like crossfire set up. Anywhere they cross any side of doorways that they pushed forward from, they are going to get shot at. They are going to get crossfired from.
that is true.
It's a pretty
Let's
nice
see.
setup coming up from Team Fangs and Vortex. They just have to push. Man, RedShift Gaming needs to put the metal on the pedal and they need to push it in. They need to get the spike down because there's only 30 seconds left on the clock. And otherwise, their round is gonna be over. You see Deathrill coming onto a gunfight, taking
Down
away
he
a couple of
goes,
shots.
Kohli.
But Fangs takes away Deathrill and Israel takes away Kohli. So it's a pretty even trade coming on.
Trade,
but
yeah.
then again, the advantage still on side of Team Fangs because it's a 4-on-3 with 20 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, that is true. And there's like 15. They are gonna have to put the spike down as fast as possible. They can't smoke it with the double takes away Vortex
10
and
seconds
Azrael. And it's just
The spike gets dropped as well. If you didn't notice, the spike did get dropped
the
because
spike's
Israel was
gone as
carrying
well.
it and he just got shot down.
Starboy getting surrounded from all sides, but does manage to take away Cactus, but gets shut down by Maverick in the end. Nice try, and it's finally match point for Team Fangs. You want to close this down as soon as possible.
You don't want to give them any sort of advantage,
Yeah.
any sort of leverage that you can. Team Fangs being the defending champs, they want to show their dominance. They want to be the guys that other teams are afraid of,
Yep. And like they've been struggling. They did lose 5 rounds, right? So it's not a team you want to take lightly. So
Yeah, true.
when it's when the whole setup is like that, you just want to close this off as fast as possible. Never underestimate your opponents.
Definitely, yeah. Don't give them any sort of breathing room. Just because they're winning a couple of rounds doesn't mean that that's
Look at
going to
Kohli
be the
just
same thing all the way
spamming
around.
the Odin left and right, dude. This guy absolutely decimated. He knows it's the last round. He doesn't want to give it to him. And Kohli still manages to get Vortex. Nicely done. One member off the team for RedShift. Things not looking good as of right
And Kohli's still
now.
on full HP. He didn't even lose a shard of his HP, man.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing. Vortex, who's been so consistent with his shots, misses off all of his bullets, and Kohli just
I
takes
think
his head off.
Azrael and Mamba forgot that there's Smoke Ace sitting here. Smoke Ace just setting up the trapper. Nicely done. Cactus
Spike
taking
planted.
away. Uzumaki
Taking away Mamba.
gone.
Ezreal still hiding behind, still in A. The funny thing is the primary push has always been coming towards the side A, There's not really
still
pushing
manages
towards
to
it.
get-
The flurry of kills coming on around
One
from both
enemy
the teams, and it's a
remaining.
2-on-1 all of a sudden with but with Scratch it's a
Oh!
1-on-1 all of a sudden, but
That's
Team
it.
Fang does manage
That's
to take it off,
it.
and they will have ample time to get the defuse off, and Team Fangs taking away the first map,
Defenders
showing that they
win.
are the dominant team, showing that they are the team that the others should be afraid of and they should be taken
Exactly.
serious.
Exactly. I'm mad impressed by all these players. Like, if we look at the scoreboard right now, look at B2, dude. That guy absolutely dominated that lobby. And Cactus
B2
also
Cactus,
really, really
yeah,
good.
definitely. They've been doing their work, man. They've been pulling up a lot of weight.
Yeah, amazing. And Starboy and Vortex for their team did a lot of legwork. Mamba Uzumaki also popped off multiple rounds, but they, I think Deathrill needs to pick it up a little bit. And for Team Fangs as well, they need Maverick to be. He's already good. They just need him to be
they
a
just
little
need,
better.
need him to pull off something out the bag, something that they want him to do, something like
Yeah,
anything at
exactly.
this point, because they don't want to go out 2-0.
Yep, exactly. And now we have the first game is over. It was Ascent. Fangs take the win. It's a 1-0 scoreline right now. We are going for the second game. It's going to be, I think it was a Icebox game. So for the first time, we're gonna have an Icebox game. I've honestly
it's
not
one
played
of the
Icebox
newer
once.
maps. I mean,
Yeah.
it's for me, it's one of the newer maps because I haven't seen Icebox yet.
For
So
you,
that's gonna be fun. Yeah, so that's gonna
Yeah.
be fun to see
I
the map,
think- I think for you, every map is new, right?
Yeah, technically, yeah, every map is new. But then again, I did see Ascend yesterday, so yeah, I do. I mean, like, I can draw
Yeah.
some sort of conclusions from like yesterday's match. But
Yeah.
today we see Iceboxes, and it's completely new.
Yeah. Icebox, I think, is the Act 2 map, and it's a little 50-50 for me. So we're gonna stick with that without drawing this out any further. I want you guys to go get your refreshments and whatnot, and we're gonna be back soon, like 2-3 minute stops, and we're gonna go off with the second game. We don't want to draw, I want these teams like when you play a game, you're on this like high, right? And you want
Yeah.
to stay in that high.
You want
and
to have that
engage.
adrenaline rush. You
Yeah.
don't want to let that go down, that sink in. You want to keep on going for as long as you can on that rush.
Exactly. And if RedShift does get the Icebox win, we're gonna see a third game. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. Go get your refreshments, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And we're back, guys. This is it. Icebox overtime, technically, for Team Redshift Gaming. I mean, they showed a lot of promise, and they still are. I want Vortex, Mamba, and Starboy to pick it up a little more, and maybe we're gonna see the third map. I hope they get this round. But once again, Team Fangs coming off really, really strong. These guys have not lost, so they have been. I mean, that speaks volumes, right? Like, you have been the defending champions and you have not had a loss yet. So
Yeah,
it's
and being that consistent
shows.
takes a lot of work, and it just goes to prove that these guys have been putting in a lot of work. You know, like in the
Yeah.
scrims, be it in like normal regular practice, and it shows, right? Like, they have been playing so consistently, and they've been playing off of each other for like so beautifully. So
Yeah.
definitely props to those teams, man. Props to the team.
Yep. I think, like I said, when you asked which guy to keep your eyes on, I said Kohli, B2, and Cactus would be
Yeah,
amazing. And they have performed, and we were yet to find out for Team Redshift. And now we know it's Mamba, it's Vortex, and Starboy. We already know these three are toe-to-toe with the other three. And we want to see who gains the advantage on Icebox. Icebox is one of my weakest maps. Like, I've played only a few games on Icebox, and it's super difficult. Like, the entire layout, it's different.
Yeah, from what I understand, that Icebox is sort of like a boxed-in map, right? It's like a
Yeah,
smaller map
exactly.
compared to the rest of it. So yeah, it's definitely is gonna be a bit of claustrophobia, no?
Yeah.
So, but it's like, but again, it's always up to the teams as to how they play the map, as to how they adapt to it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see what kind of strategies these teams are able to execute, what kind of plays these guys make on this map. It might be a weak map for me, but these guys, I mean, looking at the plays they've made in the previous games, I'm pretty sure they're gonna, ace on this. We didn't see an ace in the last game, did we?
Yeah, there was no ace. And like yesterday, we like saw 2 aces back
Two
to back,
aces, yeah.
but we still have time though. We still have time.
Yeah, we still
one more
have
map
time. We
remaining.
still have one guaranteed game to go and a third game on a maybe. So let's see if we get that. I think Maverick is not ready to go. We'll just tell him to get ready.
Yeah, I think let's just push on. You know, we don't want players to get cold. We just want the warmth. We just want that adrenaline rush to keep on going.
Yeah, I mean, it's already people are just like just like the players, that the people watching on chat are also on a high. Like, you do not want to slack off. Like, immediately one map, boom, next game.
Definitely, yeah. They just don't like waiting. They're in chat, right? So I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Let's go on. Let's game on, dude. It's time for the
let's
second
just go.
map. It's Icebox.
It's Icebox.
Team
Let's just
FANGS
go.
versus Team Redshift Gaming, with Team FANGS being on a one map advantage.
Moving on to the game. Let's see what kind of picks these teams are making this time around, man. I want to see what kind of plays they make this time around. Like, I know nothing about this map. It's one of my weakest, and I do not particularly enjoy. Even the half of the community doesn't like this map, but then again, it's in the competitive map pool, so you're gonna have to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's like common with most of the games, right? Any sort of competitive games, people really don't like boxed-in maps. People don't really like smaller maps, as I would like to phrase it. So bigger map, bigger rotations allow you to like move on, be free about it, and then it just lets you flank up way easier, right?
Yeah.
It allows for those plays.
Can my mods tell me who picked Icebox? Okay, Team FANGS picked Icebox, so I'm pretty sure FANGS is confident. Like, these guys are confident on this map, so I'm pretty sure they perform really, really good. I don't know if that's the same for Team Redshift Gaming. It just might be, might not be. And right now, Team FANGS does have the advantage.
And whose pick was Ascend, if I may ask?
Mods.
Okay, so it was Redshift. Okay, so FANGS won Redshift's pick. So that's like
that
doesn't really bode well for Redshift at this point in time.
Exactly.
But it still goes to show. I mean, maybe they win each other's map picks. You know, you never know.
Yeah, you can see Deathrill has gone for the Killjoy pick this time. this time around. Vortex sticking with the Jet once again. We have Azrael going for the Omen. Same pick, but Mamba going for a Sage and Starboy with a Raze this time. Both Sages on both teams and Raze on both teams as well. Nice picks. I do like to see variety, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You always want to see something new. You always want to see something different, you know? I mean, if you keep on seeing the same thing over and over again, the meta gets slower, the meta gets boring, and you don't want
Look
to
at Vortex. He's just going in hard and fast.
He
Can he
sees
get-
an enemy strafing in left and
Does.
right, pushing in out the bullet, does
First-
manage to get away Cactus, but then again gets shot down by Kohli. That's a one-on-one trade, putting in the score to like 4-4.
I have the spike.
Well, the spike has already been placed. Oh wait, no, the spike has not been yet placed. Sorry, but they do have the spike. So it's a 4v4. Man count has been equalized. No more, no gunfights coming up as of yet. They're just feeling each other out, knowing each other. I mean, this is what I was talking about, right? This map is just so small. It's so boxed. You really don't have much room to move around.
Fangs with a Maverick taking away Starboy, but gets shut down by Ryle. Mama Uzumaki also takes one, but Smokey there takes him down. B2 there to shut down Death Thrill, and it's once again just Ryle left alone. Let's see if he can get a kill or two.
Yep, it's a 1v2 against the time, against the clock. He
Yep.
really needs to make something happen right now.
Yep. So this is what happens when you have a Sage on your team. Like I think
30
Smokey got
seconds
whatever
left.
HP he lost, and you can see right now Rail coming in from behind. But I think Smokey, I think it's it's B2. He
Spike
sensed
planted.
him, so he does know that Smokey is coming from behind. Let's see if he can get that body back though.
Yep, the spike does go
Spike
down
does
this
go
time around. This time around the smoke. Yep, it does go down. Israel has to push in. He needs to get those 2 kills as fast as he can, so that he can at least try and get the plan down, because time is not his friend right now.
Yeah. He heard somebody in the back. Let's see what he does,
Definitely
man.
knows someone coming. I mean, he can
Yeah.
try faking it, you know, like once or twice. He can try faking it. That's
he
exactly
has,
what he's
and
gonna do.
Kind of working, but then again, he's
But
gonna
then
get picked off.
Smokey is right on top of him. Does he realize that? I think Smokey is gonna let him get off for like once or twice, and then just come in and stabs him in the back. Israel goes down,
Yeah.
and
Last
first
player
round
standing.
goes into the side of
Team Fangs,
Fangs.
once again. Looking strong. Like
I honestly didn't want to see someone get stabbed with the knife kind of thing. It just looks so fucking nice.
Yep. That's a fair. I really like the different kinds of knives you have in this game. Like you have the classic karambit knives. You have this. I don't know what this is. It's something looks like Wolverine claws or whatnot. I don't really know what to call
Yeah,
it.
true.
Then
I
there's
mean, yeah, the 3D aspect of the skin has been really, really nice in this game, right?
Yep. Yep.
Because in most of the classic
Here.
games like CS or like Siege or any of those games, like you don't really have 3D skins. You just really have a gun and then like a sticker placed on top of it if you wanna get like technical on top of it. But
Yeah.
this game, this one be it Apex, they just changed the gun entirely.
You can see Israel nicely positioned. Let's see if he can get some kills. Barely manages to stay alive. 8 HP. That dude just made out. Just made out alive. But Cactus has also lost a lot of HP. But he's getting his heals back. Let's see if he can still survive. Maverick there takes away Mamba Uzumaki. Kohli there takes away Death Thrill. Team Fangs absolutely
Team
flawless.
Fangs on a
Oh
10,
my
they
God.
even put down the plan. They even put down a sticker just for some salt, you know.
Yep,
They
yep,
even put
yep.
down a sticker and just gets in bags in a flawless one. I think this is why Team Fangs chose Icebox, you know. They just wanted to take up straight up head-on gunfights and not just shy off around and run around the map. They wanted to
exactly.
get this done and dusted as soon as they can.
Yeah, that was really nice execution. Like they waited as long as possible, both teams stacking on A, and then just bodies going down left and right, and it was just not a single man died on Team Fangs. Everybody doing their job flawlessly.
Yeah.
Starboy there
But-
shutting down Cactus first hand.
First frag coming
Super
onto the
aggressive,
side
dude.
of Team RedShift Gaming, and it's a good start, I'd say.
Yep.
There's so much happening in that corner, man. There's like bots flying around, smoke is flying around, so much
That's
stuff
true.
happening. That really again takes away Smoke. It's a beautiful start
Oh,
for Team
gets shut down,
RedShift
though.
Gaming, but then he does get shut down. although he did his job, he did get 2 kills off, you know.
Yep. You can see Mamba sticking in here alone, along with Raze. Let's see if Starboy and Mamba Uzumaki can manage to hold on just a little bit longer. There's 50 seconds on the clock. They have to put down the spike. There's not much time left, and Starboy does get B2. So Sage is gone. There's no HP getting back. And if you look at it, dude, these guys have no HP. Maverick is on 8 and Kohli is on 45. That's not
Yeah, and there's like 30 seconds left on the clock, right? And Fangs are on attack, if I'm not wrong, so they have to push in, take away a couple of
Yep.
enemies, and then get the plan
30
down, and that's a
seconds left.
lot of work to be accomplished in 29 seconds.
Yep, and if you look at, but Kohli there does
Player
get
standing.
pops out the ultimate, doesn't work, gets shut down by Ryle. Nicely done. I'd say this entire round goes on to Starboy because he really made his impact very clear with the
Yeah.
opening frag.
10 seconds left.
He did just set the tone of the entire round, you know.
Yep.
Made sure that
there's
the
Ryle.
morale boost was there, and then Israel just finishing it off, taking away whatever was left of Maverick.
Yep.
That was a pretty nice one. That was a pretty solid run, pretty solid defense from the side of Team RedShift Gaming. Putting in the score, I mean, bring it closer to a 1-round difference, but it's still too early to call anything, and let's just see how this one plays out.
Exactly. Why does it sound like the caster is saying fangs? Like I said, bruh, I cannot speak English. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's always
wait,
been. I was always weak in English. That's the problem.
Wait, wasn't the name Fangs though?
It is fangs. He said FENGS. Fangs.
Oh,
Maybe
Fangs.
that's
Okay,
what
yeah,
he-
yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah. Okay, it also just might be your mic, you know.
Yeah, it might be. Let's
Yeah,
check
I
it
mean,
out. Vortex
Red-
takes away Cactus, even though Cactus had the operator. You saw that, right? Tell me you saw that.
Yeah, I definitely did. Well,
That was.
Vortex right now
Oh my
it is
God.
I mean, he wants the gunfight, but he can. Oh, he just narrowly
Yeah.
misses, dodges a bullet, falls down. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's like, no, I'm not gonna peek that again. I'm just gonna hide in the corner and wait someone else to peek me.
Yeah. You don't want to do that. Like that's just bad. Like they just lost. I think it was Cactus, right? He's gone. Vortex there with a double. Takes away B2 as well. Sage is also gone. And there goes a third. Down goes Kohli. It's just. I think it's just
30
Smokey and
seconds
Maverick
left.
left. Can they do it? Can they still land the plant?
It's the same, yeah, it's the same guys as the last round itself, right? A Smoke and Maverick, and it's Starboy again. He's just holding on to the cross, hoping someone peeks him, and maybe someone does with Smokey holding a long angle with sniper.
Yep. Yeah, that's the problem.
10
See,
seconds
Icebox, I would say it doesn't really. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. But Cactus inside. I mean,
Last
in
player
Icebox, you
standing.
don't really have long angles on side A. To be honest, Vortex there takes away Smoke, and once
Yeah, I
again,
mean,
it's
yeah,
an
when-
equal scoreline.
It's like the thing with the smaller maps like this is that when the action goes on rolling, it goes on, man. It just does not stop, and you'll obviously be losing or gaining some sort of advantage or the other way around. And that's just what happened, right? As soon as the gunfight started, Team RedShift Gaming just came out on top of Team Fangs, and then they just netted them the round. So that's just the nature of small maps, I'd say.
Exactly. Rogue Bay says shows a lot lot of love for Nerfed. If you're watching the chat, you'll realize that, and he just asked me to shut the
Placing
fuck
swarm grenade.
up. I'll do that.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, I just see that. Okay, dude. I appreciate the nice words, man. I'm still trying. I'm still trying. You know?
Yep.
There's still a lot to learn in this game.
Maximum
but, yeah,
effort,
let's just see
but
how it is.
that's what we like, you know. At least you made the effort to make the transition. Let's see, Death will take a kill. He doesn't, but Uzumaki got Cactus, right? And there's Death shutting down. The spike is not down. The spike has been dropped. Not looking good for Team Fangs right now. Smokey there does get Vortex, but Starboy bagging Smokey. Bodies going left and right, dude. Bodies falling left and right.
Dude, it's all up to Israel right now, right? Oh, okay, sorry. Dude, it's funny, right? How fast the whole thing just turned around. It's like the entire round was done and dusted within like 20 to 30 seconds of the round as soon as the fight started. it's all on to Kohli, and I'm pretty sure he's just gonna wait and like try and discuss with his teammates as to what's going wrong,
30
what they
seconds
can
left.
do to turn this around. Because at this point, the RedShift Gaming is on one. They're just tearing FANGS up. They just got some sort of a confidence that they just didn't have in the previous rounds.
Yeah, I think I mean they have to, because this
Yeah,
is
they
technically
have
over.
to. If they
for
want to
them.
win the match, they
have
need
to.
to do something. They have to pull something
10
out of the
seconds
bag. They
left.
need to pull the cat that's in the bag and do something out of it.
Yeah, they have to try extra hard. I think Kohli is not gonna push. He's gonna wait and save the gun. I mean that's exactly
That's
what you want.
That's a smarter play, right? When you're low on money, when you're low on eco, you just need to stop. You just need to like figure out what's going up, what's going wrong, and save whatever you can.
Yep. And coming from the fact that they lost 2 rounds to Team FANGS already, you want to take the next few defense rounds onto yourself, because when the round swap is going to happen, it's going to get a little difficult.
Yep, true. It does. It does look like that.
So let's see if Team FANGS can instead turn things around quickly.
But yeah, I'd also like to point out that this is the first round that Team RedShift Gaming has gained an advantage over Team FANGS.
Exactly.
They are at 3 and FANGS are at 2 rounds. 2 rounds. So big props to it. Maybe this is the way. This is the turnaround that we were looking for.
Oh my God, Maverick just exceptional skill on that ultimate. He just shut Vortex down so quickly.
And
That was
Vortex is the guy that you need to be heading for. You know, you need to be the guy
for them
taking
friends.
Vortex out, because he is tearing apart Team FANGS like anything. So that's a beautiful and most important, that's an important and impact frag coming out from Team FANGS.
Yep.
So big
Once
props to
again,
Team.
you see Team FANGS taking things slow and steady. You can see Kohli just lurking around below. Let's see if he can get a few kills. Team FANGS considering a rotate, maybe at the right about now.
But then again, you have to realize that they need to get the plant out as well. But Smokey just spawns right in front of Starboy, netting in the freest kill of his life.
Yep, that's not a good teleport right there. That just cost him his life.
Yeah, I
30
mean,
seconds
you
left.
wouldn't want to teleport onto an open field like that, right?
Yeah, but Kohli gets a double. Kohli just took a double for his team. And right now, FANGS clearly on the stronger side right now. They have the advantage. There's just 2 people left. They know where Deathrill is. So Deathrill is just gonna have to move. The plant
10
is going
seconds
down
left.
as we speak
Spike
in
planted.
side A, and they are gonna have to perform a retake with just 2 people.
Yep. The plant
Let's see if he
is
can do
out.
that.
It's all onto Deathrill and Deathrill and his teammates. So
oh my
Kohli
God.
comes in fight with Israel, loses the gunfight. Israel coming out on top. It's a 2-on-3 advantage on the side of Team FANGS.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's still a lot of work for Team RedShift Gaming. They need to get the 3 enemies up, try to get the plant off, and Israel being on such low HP, I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna be taking this fight, and they're just gonna let this round go.
Yeah. I mean, they should, because if you look at it closely, I don't think they really have much economy to lose, but FANGS do. They want to save the guns as well. You don't want to stick around.
Yeah, but then again, the plant is off, right? So why would you want to be lingering around as long as there's... You know that the enemies won't be pushing in, won't be coming in for a defuse, right? Because they are definitely on the back foot on this time around. So it's just smarter enough just to have one of your guys stationed in and then the rest of them just flying around.
Exactly. Let's see. Vortex got shut down last round early. You want to see... You want to not do that this time. You want to, like I said, man, you want all the defense rounds in your hands. That gives you a lot of room in the next half in order to perform. So
yeah,
let's see
definitely. I mean,
if
the
they can do
score's
that.
back onto 3-3. It's an equalizer right about now, right? So Cactus is moving in straight up,
Fast.
checking out anything. He wants to fight. He wants to take off. He wants the first frag onto the team of fight, onto Team RedShift Gaming.
There, Smokey just got him.
Yeah, with so much happening, dude. It's so confusing, but then again, it's so exciting to watch, man.
Yeah. Deathrill just got B2, but Kohli shut him down anyway, so it's a 3-3 scenario, and I think the plant is going down right now. Yep.
Yeah, the plant is going down. Starboy pushing in with a shotgun in hand and the bomb buddy, I think that's called.
Yep. But I don't think these guys, Vortex or Starboy, realize that there's a cheeky Smokey behind them, and he does get Vortex does he get another? I think.
Yeah, he does. I mean, his line of sight does get blocked out by the smoke, but he can still push in. And there's still two more teammates inside, holding onto the side. But Starboy takes away the head of
One
Oli.
enemy remaining.
Yep, Mamba there
Last
shuts
player
him down. But then again, Maverick got Starboy, so it's all down to Uzumaki. He doesn't get it. Maverick gets him, and Team
Maverick
FANGS
gets
once
the-
again managed to take back the lead.
Yep, Maverick sealing the deal for Team FANGS, gets the final kill off and gets that round advantage that they had lost for a singular round.
Sorry,
It
guys.
just
net
goes to
problems.
it just goes to show that Team FANGS just don't want to give Team RedShift Gaming any kind of advantage. You know, anything that they can get, any kind of advantage that they do end up getting, Team FANGS just claw it right back out of their hands.
Yep, exactly. And in so far, they have been able. The execution on their level it's really nice. Initially, you can see like Vortex and everybody on RedShift doing really well. But then again, in the last round, Vortex should have checked his corners and he would still be alive.
Yeah, it's been the story since like last game, right? You really do want those guys to be checking in their corners as counter checking. But then again, it doesn't really matter if you really don't have the numbers still alive, because at the end of the day, the team is going to be teams at these levels are not going to be making any mistakes, right? So even if you do manage to get one kill, that's all you're gonna get, because that's just how the game plays out at this kind of level.
You can see Vortex and Azrael holding angles here. Let's see if they can get Smokey. Bags Vortex, he's gone. Kohli gets Mamba Uzumaki, Azrael gets Cactus, and Kohli with the double takes away. I don't know who he killed.
You
Guys,
will
if
not
Maverick on the plant, it's all on the death thrill, and he wouldn't be able to take us one because he just gets shut down.
Yeah, nicely done.
Like I said, man, any kind of advantage that Team RedShift Gaming had, its morale was
Was
that it's
taken
just
down,
being
yeah.
clawed away, bit by bit, round by round by Team FANGS.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens. This really shows that, you know, even when it's not just one single knockout game and you have multiple games to go through. In the first game, you have all your energy and focus, right? But as the first game moves on, you need to be able to perform the same in all your games.
Yeah, it just goes to show the mental fortitude and the capability of the team in reality, right? Because like best of ones don't really prove a lot, but best of threes, yeah, those things like they make sure that the best team has been shown out. And like I said, FANGS, Cactus taking away Starboy, and that's the shotgun off of the game.
Yeah. Cactus and
Cactus-
Kohli, nice hold from side A. Let's see if they can manage to keep
Cactus
that
and
on.
Kohli have been doing so well as a duo, right? These two guys have been playing so well off of each other, getting off the refrags, be it getting the refrags, be it getting the frags. They just have been playing so well. It's like watching FANGS is like watching a well-oiled machine, you know? It's like they're so in tune with each other.
Yep. So Azrael does manage to take away Kohli. Uzumaki finally has the gun on him, but then it's a 4-2 scenario. It's not looking good, but then again, it's Cactus all the way over here at Spot trying to take the bomb back, going for the plan.
Yeah.
There's not much time left, 30 seconds on the clock. I think the spike will go
Yeah,
off.
no, he does have he still does have the spike though, and I'm pretty sure that the spike would
30
be, he
seconds
would be able
left.
to
Last
put down the
player
spike.
Yes.
standing.
Yeah, Cactus starts the plant in, it's definitely gonna go off. Yeah, it does go off, it's all onto Israel and 4 enemies on the side of Team FANGS. But Israel gets taken out, that will be all heroes because Team FANGS are on a tear. That's 6-3 on the scoreboard.
Mitesh Jain, welcome to the stream and says go RSG. I mean, all power to RSG, man. I want those guys to get this round into their pockets so we can see a third game. I've been begging for a third game for so long, man. I need that. Chat, lend your energy to RSG and make them know. It's like when Goku asks for energy from the
The spirit ball, you know, like when you were like when you were 7 and
Yeah.
you saw Goku like asking his energy for spirit ball, you just stand up and like put your hands up for no reason at all.
Yeah. Maverick does manage to tag somebody, doesn't get any confirmed kills this time around. Death Thrill is gone though. Let's see if they can get a few more kills and seal this deal. I mean, coming from the perspective for Team FANGS, like they're doing exactly what you want to do. Like
Yeah, Spike has
like
already been
they-
planted. They have been rushed into side, getting all the kills. They're being aggressive. They're playing into their own meta. They're making their own meta right now.
Yep.
They-
Exactly.
This is what they're doing, right? So they're not even letting Team RedShift Gaming think about what they should be doing. They're just being so aggressive. They're just pushing in. They're just playing
Yeah.
so well with each other that Team RedShift Gaming is honestly just getting overwhelmed at this point.
Yep. And you wanna write out like the fact that Team FANGS does realize that we can seal this off quickly, two games, and that's it. And from their perspective is exactly what you want to do. You don't want to slack off or chill around right now just because you had the first game in your pocket. You want to be double the aggression and you want to kill this game as soon as possible, right? That's
Yeah.
exactly what you want to do.
As you said, Cactus dropping Israel right off the bat as soon as the round starts. Not looking good for RedShift Gaming at this point. I mean, the morale is pretty much low at
Yep.
this point for
You
them.
can see
But that's real hiding inside the smoke, just waiting for someone to come in, just waiting for someone to get in the line of his crosshair. His smoke goes off. He sees one. He doesn't. He
Oh.
does manage to take one, but
Take
gets
one.
on traded by Maverick. This is what I was talking
standing.
about, dude. These guys have been playing so close with each other that they can get the refrags after 10 seconds. Cactus takes away Starboy as well, and it's all up to Mamba Uzumaki, and he just gets spotted as well. Spike's going down. Fangs have been on a tear now. Final kill coming on. Mamba does manage to get away but will he be able to get the rest of the three? Fangs. I mean,
he
Cactus
gets
on a
shut
flank.
down.
Fangs on a Fangs. I mean, yeah, definitely. He was on a flank, but it would not work out because it gets back up.
Last round
Nice
in the half.
valiant effort from Uzumaki, but at the end of the day, the number just got overwhelming for him.
Exactly. Let's
So
see,
last
I
round
mean,
before round swap, last round before
Yeah.
we switch off attackers and defenders.
this is it. I mean, you want to get one more round in your pocket. 4 rounds on defense gets you a little bit of an advantage for the next round swap. And right about now, you look at the economy, dude. They have no money left. It's almost done. Look at it. It's devastating. The damage being done by Team FANGS is absolutely insane at this point, and I think it's coming into effect really, really quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and it shows, right?
Yeah.
But an even trade coming up from both sides, 4 and 4, and Vortex takes away Smoke Air and then gets backed out by Kohli. 3 and 3, pretty solid run coming up from both the teams at this point. Spike, I mean, hang on, but the Spike gets man.
Oh, I think Mamba tried. It just gets shut down by B2 anyway. You see Death Thrill trying from behind, but I don't think he has a gun, does he? He just has a classic. Not enough to shut somebody down with running a Vandal.
Player standing.
There it is. There it is. He gets shut down by Maverick, and it's all back to Ezreal. I think Rail really did a good job for his team this time. I think Vortex, Starboy, these guys are starting to fall off. Like I think their first game on Ascent was much better, and the fact that it was indeed Team FANGS picking Icebox, and they really capitalizing on that. This is their choice.
30 seconds left.
Their map, they know this map. They probably have been practicing this map for a long time. They know this map inside out, and they're confident on it. And it shows the way they're pushing it, that they're confident with it.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen? Do you see RedShift making a comeback from this?
Yeah, honestly, it is possible,
seconds left.
but with the way the FANGS have been playing, the kind of aggression, the kind of
Spike
team play that
planted.
they have been bringing in, I mean, it's hard for RedShift Gaming. But I mean, let's not count them out. Let's not say anything at this point, because there's still a chance, because there's still a way that they might be able to claw this one back.
Yeah.
That being said, the Spike has gone off. It's all onto Ezreal. He needs to get the 2 defenders of Team FANGS, but Maverick on the flank shuts him down, and that will be all for Team
Switching
RedShift Gaming.
sides.
Yeah, I think I really like the fact that RedShift did. It was much more of a toe-to-toe game in the first Ascent game. Right now, Team FANGS clearly taking the advantage they have on Icebox. This is their pick. This is their map. And if and only Team RSG can turn things around, if they try extra hard, maybe they'll get it, and maybe we'll. I want to see the third game. That's all I want to say. In plain words, third game, please. Give me the third
Yeah,
game.
true. I mean, definitely the map. I mean, when the map, the side turns comes out. right? Side swap does come out around. We are going. I mean, yeah. So we paused the game for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, the side swaps out defend. I mean, RedShift Gaming on attack this time around, and Team FANGS on defense.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? I don't think that's gonna make that much of a difference because these guys are just so riding on that adrenaline, riding on that rush. That doesn't really make that much of a difference. What do you think, though?
Yeah, it's true. I agree. I don't really have much to add on to this. Like right now, the round disparity is
Too high.
more than even significant. Then I have to say it's 6 round difference. It's insane. So right now the whole steep the curve RSG has to climb is pretty steep.
Nonetheless.
Very steep right now. But then again, round swap does give you the advantage. Like the economy has been reset. This is your final chance to turn things around.
To get any kind of advantage that you can have because
And
this time around you all have the same guns,
Look
right?
at the aggression on Team RSG. Like they are already in, but then that's coming from the point that Team FANGS is actually going for a more retake focused game, and there it is. FANGS with the opener Maverick deletes Vortex. Vortex is gone.
But the spike has already been put down. You also have to put that into consideration. Now time is dwindling on the side of Team FANGS. They really need to push in as quick as they can, and they will. Taking away 2 more of the side of Team RedShift Gaming, and as I say that, the defenders on the side of Team RedShift Gaming will be taken off, and Team FANGS with the easy defuse on the side. This just puts them on double digits. The round disparity growing even larger than it should be comfortable for Team RedShift Gaming.
And Team FANGS, are just 3 rounds away from winning.
Yeah,
They're
that's
just
true.
3 rounds away from winning. That's it. Like you don't want to do that. At least you want to push forward, right? You want to get a 13, 13-3 scoreline would look good. Like this, the difference in the score would be so significant. You wouldn't want to lose like that. You want to lose with a toe-to-toe game.
I mean, honestly, you never want to lose. But then again, even if it is, if you're losing, it needs to be a closer game. Just for the sake of the numbers, you know.
It's just destroying it right there. But then there are double trades coming in from RSG as well. Vortex, they're shutting Maverick down. It's a 3-3 scoreline, and I think Vortex is quite low on HP, but then again we have a Sage for that, but gets tagged once again, loses HP. He doesn't have a gun. He's gonna have to be extremely accurate if he does intend on taking out
Player standing.
B2, but he doesn't. B2 sealing him off takes away captain.
It doesn't even, you don't even get the time to comprehend what's going on.
Exactly.
Team FANGS is rushing in and taking off any of the kills that they find, the dropping bodies, taking away anything that they can get on, they can get their hands on.
Exactly. FANGS right now taking super advantage of the defense. Right now they are on defense. They got so many rounds on attack. This exactly gives them that room for error. Like they can miss a few rounds now.
They can make mistakes like they want to. And if you realize the way they're pushing, Team FANGS has not been, playing close to the side at all. They've just been spread out, just waiting for it retake. They want Team RedShift Gaming to push on to their crosshairs. But Mamba taking away beautifully, taking away 2 kills, but gets shot down by Cactus. Nonetheless, there was a good effort from Uzumaki taking away those 2 kills, really shifting the dynamic in the round. This time around, Starboy waiting on patiently just to see anyone come into the line of his crosshair. There's still a lot of work on the side of Team RedShift Gaming. They still have to get in, they still have to get the plan down, they still have to get the spike in. But will they be successful? That thrill takes away Cactus. And the numbers dwindling on the side of Team RedShift, Team FANGS.
Team FANGS, yep. And I think it's just Smoke, B2 and Maverick. Okay. So let's see if these guys can keep it together for their team. Like they are just 2 rounds away from winning. They get this round and it's super easy from them. The turret just tagged him. So they know where he is exactly right now. Team RSG in a good position to land the plant. You don't want to... since there's not many people left, plus you have I think Death Thrill, he's low on HP, so you don't want to be scattered. You want all hands on deck. You want all the team members in the same place.
Yeah, but then again, Death Thrill did manage to get the spike off, so the plant is down. It's a retake scenario for Team FANGS with not a lot of time remaining, and alarm bot gets triggered, so that gives away their position as well. Not looking good on the side of Team FANGS this time around. RedShift Gaming may have this one in the bag, but it still remains to be seen how they play this one out. Not a lot of time remaining. Not a lot of kills coming on. The time has slowed down. FANGS just starts the defuse. I think he's not gonna. Yep.
Okay, Maverick does get him, but then he's alone. He gets tagged by Death Thrill, and that's it. 1 round for Team RSG. I hope they capitalize on this round win. Like, this really sets their economy back, and this can actually help them get back into the game. Team FANGS has been doing significant damage to them, like so many consecutive round wins really sets, you know, the morale for them. Like, they are, I'm pretty sure they feel unstoppable at this point.
Yeah, true. But that 1 round win on the side of Team RedShift Gaming, that might have been the little spark, you know, that may have been the spark that lights a fire, and they may have done enough to pull this one back.
Oh,
but like
Kohli
as I said,
does.
Kohli drops 2 kills, but then again does get traded off by Israel and Mamba. Mamba on 1 for the past couple of rounds, man. He has been doing a lot. Starboy does miss off his jump, but then again there's a rope right next to it, so that doesn't really matter. He can just climb up.
I don't think Azrael and Mamba realize that there's B2 coming in from behind. He is just there. The position impeccable. There's Mamba shutting him smoke down, but B2 gets him. There's the trade.
Israel on the plant. He gets off for some reason, yeah, but then again, you really need to be careful as to what you're doing. Israel starting the plant off again. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it off this time because pros don't fake, I guess.
Oh!
Yes.
Nicely done by Starboy. Nice position.
That is not what you wanna see at this time, man.
Last player standing.
But B2 gets Israel. It's a 1v1.
It's an all 1v1. Israel, I mean, I think it's Maverick the last one I left. So Maverick does. Sorry, it's B2. So B2 does have a lot of time on his end. He really needs to push, and he will get the headshot off, and he will have enough time to defuse, putting Team FANGS on match point.
Yep.
Match point, and series point as well.
I am not just your healer.
That's exactly what B2, I guess, wants to say. He's just not just a healer, dude. He is bagging bodies. He's taking those kills. He's getting greedy. Look at this. Look at the round disparity right now. It's 12. Every round forward from here on is match point, even if RedShift wins.
Even if they manage to get like 1 or 2 rounds, right? So they really don't have any kind of breathing room at this point.
Yep.
Up till round 12, up till the score is 12-12, they have to be on their best foot forward. They have to put their best foot forward because there is just no way that they can be making any kind of mistakes at this.
Yep. Any mistakes and you're done. This is it. This is the final round. There he is. Kohli shutting Vortex down. Kohli gets, I don't know, he got 3.
He got double. He gets Mamba as well, and Mamba has been the top fragger for the past couple of rounds. That's not what you want to see. Israel coming on, getting fired from so many angles. Cactus gets away. Death Thrill smoke airbags of Starboy, and this match has been pretty much done and dusted at this point. Ezreal is the only one alive, and he also gets taken out by smoke. That is going to be it. Team FANGS, your defending champions, are the ones that are going to come out on top at this time around.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, beautifully played by both the teams. Of valiant effort from Team RedShift Gaming, but Team FANGS a little bit too strong, a little bit too better for them this time around.
Yep. And if you look at the scoreboard right now, you can see that Team FANGS really took that map pick strat to the 100% efficiency, dude. Like, look at the scoreboard. Right? Yeah, it was just Mamba popping off. The rest, all the top 4 spots dominated by members from Team FANGS, and it's really great. Like, very efficient from Team FANGS. You know, Cactus with 16 kills, Kohli with 17, Maverick, everybody doing their job. Efficiency at the best, I would say. Amazing gameplay from these guys.
They've all done their job. I mean, and team hats off to Team RedShift Gaming as well. They put on such a good show, but I mean, hey, it happens, right? You have good games and you have bad games, and today might not have been the best game for Team RedShift Gaming, but I do hope we'd see them the next time around, you know. I do hope they come back to square off this fight against Team FANGS and they get to be the victors the next time around.
Yep, and kudos to RSG for trying, man. These guys really did put off a good show in the qualifiers, and even in this game, man, they did give, they did give them a good competition, man. But then again,
Sure.
Team FANGS defending champions, and they are going forward. This is it.
I mean, at this point, they were just riding on that adrenaline rush from the first map. They knew that they had that one map in the bag. They knew that they had the advantage, and they can afford a couple of mistakes, and they were doing just that. They were being aggressive. They were being lenient at some points, and they were just testing the waters from the second map round. But as soon as they saw that there is any sort of avenue that they can push up on, they did that, and they were not missing their shots, man. Cactus, Coley, these guys, they have been on point. FANGS with the beautiful flanks on coming out around, and you have to admit their refrag were on point. They were not letting their teammates die in vain. Every death has been answered with at least 1 or 2 refrags. Then that's pretty impressive.
That's impressive. And Vortex from RSG, I would say Mamba, really good play from Mamba. Starboy as well doing a lot of good job as well. Vortex as well, and that all 5 of them really good. But Mamba and Vortex,
Mamba really popping off in those final couple of rounds, man. He did put his best foot forward. He did try a lot. But when you're up against 5 of players from Team FANGS, it gets a little bit too overwhelming for anyone, I'd say. So hats off to you, man. You did a lot. You did a good job. And all of the team members, every single player in the game, all of the 10 people in the lobby today, hats off to you guys for putting on such a good show for us and for our team. I mean, for the chat.
Thank you once again, chat. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, whoever's left on chat at this point. Thank you so much. Amit Mahanda says, Castere mention Nokora. Mention Nokora he'll stay. So, Amit Mahanda, Abhinav Borwa, Chinmay, welcome to the stream, guys. Nubla.
Apparently, we have to mention
Nubla for those who are interested, Nubla is the ugliest human being on this planet. I'll just put that out there. Anyway, hope you guys stick around tomorrow because we have another game tomorrow, same time. Hope you guys.
I'm still gonna remind you guys that we still have the giveaway. We still have a giveaway running on our Instagram handle. So please log on to Instagram. The links are in the description box below. Check out the Instagram handle. It's free money for you. All you have to do is follow around and do a bit more stuff that's already descripted. It's well descripted underneath the post below. So yeah, that's a free giveaway for you guys.
Yeah. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. Day after, join us again, and we'll go forward. And remember, your goal is to get this guy back. Get him to play Valorant. So remember that. Anyway, signing off. Good night.
See ya.